Welcome back to another Paragon try-on haul. Today we are reviewing the Reset collection launching November 7th at noon Central Time. Per usual, let's take a gander at these colors. I love them. I feel like they are perfect for that transition from fall to winter because at this rate for me, I mean, my Christmas decor is up. Fall's dead and gone. I'm officially winter, Christmas, that's my mode. So super excited about these colors, especially the red and this beautiful blue, and also, okay, all of them, truth be told. But anyway, for those of you that are new here, I think it's important to note that I am a certified yapper. That means I'm not entirely sure when to stop talking, so I typically don't. There's not a lot of pieces in this collection, but I will have a lot to say, but I promise you will leave this review with everything that you need to know about the collection and about the pieces. So with that being said, we're gonna talk about the fabrics first. We're only seeing two fabrics in this collection, the Reluna and then the new Sport Terry. We're gonna start with the Reluna just because the majority of the pieces will be in this fabric. So with that said, who is Reluna? Reluna is the OG, she's the tried and true. Everybody knows her, loves her, and is absolutely obsessed with her. Rightfully so. It's incredible. The fabric itself is buttery soft. It has like a next to naked feel. I kid you not, it's like as if you have nothing on, and it just feels like butter. One of the best, okay? As far as like feel goes. Stretch wise, insane. I mean, as you saw. It's definitely more of like an everyday kind of fabric. I always describe it as like a can do all, like you can run errands in it, lounge in it, work out in it, all the things, like it can handle it, but it is primarily made for everyday comfort. So if you want a legging that you can go to the gym in, but then run errands in and then sit at home in, she's your girl, okay? As far as like compression goes, it's not very compressive because it has all the stretch. So I think that's important to note that if you are someone that prefers compression, you may not love the Reluna, but feel wise, it's hard to beat. It really is. Like this fabric is just so comfy to have on. This is one that I gravitate towards, especially when I'm like lounging around or like going to the airport. Always Reluna. So now for the Sport Terry, let me just say this first. It is the best fabric they have ever dropped as far as like lounge sets goes. Incredible. Like the feel is like so comfy and also has like a lived in feel. Like, you know when you first get like a lounge set and it's like not really comfortable. It's like almost a little stiff and you're like, okay, I gotta like move in it for a little bit before this is gonna be comfy. This is as if you've already worn it at least once. You know what I mean? Like it already feels a little lived in. So when you put it on, it's immediately super, super comfortable. It also is very, it's soft, but not in like a buttery soft way. Like just, I don't know how to explain soft as far as like lounge sets go, but just know it is the comfiest fabric they've dropped. And on the inside too, it has almost like, because it's terry, it's like giving like, think of like a plush bath towel softness. That's what it's giving. Not itchy or anything, just like a soft plush feel, but not like a fleece. It's not a fleece. I'm probably doing a terrible job describing this, but I think the big takeaway here is that it is really soft, super comfy, has a well-loved or worn-in feel. And it also is more of like mid-weight. I wouldn't say it's like a really thick fabric, but it's also not thin. Like this will be perfect when you just want to lounge around the house and like be cozy, but not like, okay, I need to like take my sweatshirt off, I'm hot. You see what I'm saying? You guys are really, really going to like this sweat set and I'm so excited to show it to you. So that's the fabrics from this collection. I think we can just go ahead and start talking pieces. If you've watched some of my other videos, you know I love to start a try-on haul with one of my favorite pieces from the collection. So let me formally introduce you to the double layer bra. She's gorgeous, okay? There's so many things I want to say about this bra, but I think we'll just keep it like, it's amazing. It's so cute. I really like this collection, as honestly, it's my favorite collection of the year because I just feel like they really leveled things up with these pieces. Instead of it just being like your basic activewear, they took it that step further. I just feel like this has a lot of duality where you can wear it to the gym, but also like turn around and wear it like streetwear, like pair this with like a cute sweater and some Ugg boots. love it, okay? So before I go off on a different tangent, just know that this piece is absolutely worth it. I love it. But let's circle around, talk details. Here in the front, we have an elastic waistband that goes all the way around. This is just to help everything feel nice, secure, held in. You have a built-in bra with removable padding. As far as support goes, I would give it a light to medium. The straps are adjustable, all three of them, but they have a lot of stretch to them and they're thin. I think the most supportive of all of them is going to be the neck strap, and that would be maybe if you're a little bit bigger chested. As for me, the strap is so loose, it's just there for pretty for me, which is okay, because like this is so cute, I love it. So that's the front. The back is my favorite part though. Like, look at it. Wide open. She is gorgeous. Let me just step back for you. Can you still see me? Oh yeah, we're good. So the straps, as you can see, adjustable. Here's that neck strap. I do have mine all the way tightened, and you can see there's still a ton of space, but I do have a short torso, so that just is what it is. But in general, light to medium support, as I said, super, super cute. Just like a nice little leveled up bra. And paired with these leggings, absolutely. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like a bad bee in this set. It is giving Deborah to a T, okay? If you know, you know who Debbie is. Size-wise, I'm wearing a size small. I think it fits great. I will say, like, it's kind of loose. There's some space that could be filled out. So with that said, I do think you can go with your normal size. I wouldn't size up or down. If you're in between sizes, that's tough. Maybe go up just so that it's not a little too snug. I would personally just say stick with your normal size. I did want to mention too that the dual layer part of it is not sewn at the top. It is only sewn right here. So this does move around, just something to note. But yeah, I think this bra is the best of the collection and just one of my favorites of the entire year. It's so cute, a little chic, and I vote yes. I vote Andy. Next, we have the Gemini bra. We've seen this one before and I love her. Honestly, this was a close second for me. It was hard to pick between the two, but I liked that added layer with the previous one. But the Gemini in general is one of my favorites of all time. I love it. It's so flattering, like obviously. Like she is giving girlies and I'm more than here for that. And I think a lot of you are probably like, wow, I can't believe that wasn't your top pick. I know. They're neck and neck, really, honestly. You cannot go wrong with either bra. I think if you are between the two, it's whatever style you prefer. Or if you're bigger chested, because if you're bigger chested, I'm gonna be flat out right now. There's no way. There's no way unless you're okay with like a lot of cleavage, because the cup size is not that big. Like we're not covering a lot of space here. So I think that's just something to note. If you're in the IBTC all day, every day, girls, like it's saying hello. Really, it's because the back here, since it clasps, just hoists them up real nice. And oh, you can tell Debbie lives for that. But let's talk about her, okay? Let me stop. Elastic waistband all the way around as well, keeps everything in place. I will say this bra is a little tighter. The straps here too, these are both elastic as well and adjustable, as you can see here. The back, geez, if I could get it. The clasp really clasps, so there's that. Here's what it looks like. I honestly love it unclasped. I feel like this is also a cute look, but I like how the girls look when it's clasped, so I do tend to keep it that way. Sorry, I am too much for me today. But in the front, we do have kind of, it's a scoop. It's really a scoop here, which cuts a little low. So again, very flattering if you are smaller chested or bigger chested if you like your cleavage out. Like, to each their own. I'm here for it. If you gotta flaunt it, that's my philosophy. Here in the front too, I wanna point out this piping. I love how you can see it like comes up in the middle here. I think it just kind of adds to the shape of the girls. So again, with a smaller chest specifically, it's gonna kind of make it look like a smidge more like rounded out, maybe a little bit bigger. I don't know, that could just be placebo for me, but I'm telling you, I think it makes a difference. So that's the Gemini bra. She is a resounding yes for me. I've loved this bra since they first dropped it. So I was super excited about this, and paired with the contrast piping leggings to kind of bring this out. So cute. But as you can see, even with these, the dual layer, double layer leggings, it's still very, very flattering. So you really can mix and match these pieces throughout the entirety of the collection. Sizing wise, I did go with a size small. I would suggest sticking with your normal size unless you're bigger chested. If you are bigger chested, you may want to consider sizing up, because this band is quite tight. And again, the cups are not that big. So if you want like a smidge more coverage, I would try sizing up to see if that will do the trick. And you may just not be able to wear it clasped. I mean, the straps are still adjustable, so they're very supportive, but that's just my take on the sizing. But like in general, Gemini bra is a yes for me. I love it. Last top in this collection before we start talking bottoms, this is the full length short sleeve top. I will say I did not pick the right bra to wear underneath this. This top specifically does not have a built-in bra, so you do have to wear something under it. I wore the double layer bra, and you can just see all the lines. So maybe if that is like something you are considering, like I want to get the short sleeve and a bra, the Gemini is going to look better underneath it. I've had the Gemini on underneath it and you really couldn't tell, but yeah, like you can see those dual lines here. So something to maybe consider, you know, when you're picking pieces. But I love these tops. I wear them all the time. This is not a new style. This is one that like keeps coming back around. And you guys had been wanting more like longer length. So this is a full length. I love how this looks because they have that like curved hem here at the bottom. So instead of it running like flat across, you have that like flattering curve flow going on here. So I personally love that little added detail. We also have the like cupped sleeves, so they look really nice on the delts. Here's the back. As I mentioned, this is just like a basic layering piece. It's so cute, really simple. I've been pairing it with the joggers and just wearing it around the house. It's just really comfy, really cute. The shirt too is like that Reluna fabric, so super stretchy. You could wear this all day long and like never be uncomfortable. Like amazing. I'm wearing a size small. I do think you can stick with your normal size for this as well. I think if you size down, it might be like really snug, but if you size up, it's gonna be a little looser through here. So if that's like your preference, just something to note. If you just want a good basic like layering piece, she's your girl. Before we talk bottoms, can I first just show y'all this set? Cause like how cute is she with like the dual coloring going on too? Okay, I love her. But bottom wise, you are gonna see 3 leggings in this collection. We have the double layer legging, the OG Reluna leggings, and then the contrast piping leggings. All of them are in the Reluna fabric. All of them have the original OG Sculpt Seam Plus legging fit, okay? The fit is gonna be the same across the board. The only difference among these leggings is that this one has the dual layer, this one has the piping. Literally, all of them are the exact same across the board. So I'm going to speak on the leggings one time and then show you guys how each one fits. But you just saw how the OG Sculpt Seam leggings look in the last one when I was talking about the tee. So if you want just to kind of like re-look at that, scoot back. Otherwise, that was forward, back, sorry. So I'm gonna talk about the fit while showing you guys the double layer leggings. In the front, we have a very flattering waistband here, high-waisted. There is this like curve seam here, again, flattering on the stomach. We do not want the stuff that shoots straight across. It's not as flattering as something that curves or comes to a V. So we're all here for that. I think I said no front seam, but if not, let me just repeat, no front seam. The back, we have glute contour seams as well as the Sculpt Seam Plus. So them cheeks are cheeked up, all right? A little refresher for those that don't know what the Sculpt Seam is. Paragon kind of revolutionized the legging industry. I know that sounds like a little cliche, but they literally did. So what they did was they took a piece of elastic and it runs this glute seam. And what it does, since it's elastic, is it squeezes this little way right up in between the cheeks, just to offer a little bit more separation, contour, and shape to the cheeks. You know what I mean? So that's the sculpt seam. The sculpt seam plus is just a leveled up version of the sculpt seam. So it's a little bit more scrunched. When it's not on the booty, this is what it looks like, okay? This is what it looks like on my butt. Completely straightened out up the cheeks just a smidge more, so it has that added definition and shape to the booty. I will say I will not wear a pair of leggings that does not have at least the sculpt seam in it, because the glutes do not look the same. Like the way that these actually show the shape of your booty, incredible, okay? So partial to that, but that's really all that there is to know about these leggings, on top of them being squat proof. Again, the difference here is that the double layer has the two colors. So we have, most of them have white on top, but this color, they did add another shade of blue, which I think is just really cute and fun and a little different. So if you have a preference on that, note. The leggings across the board are all the same. It's just a matter of, do you want the dual layer, the contrast piping, or nothing at all? Size-wise though, with the Reluna, I mentioned the Reluna has a ton of stretch to it. So when they first came out with the Reluna in the sculpt seam, I was able to size down. But with the sculpt seam plus that added tension through the glutes, it is not safe to size down anymore, at least in my opinion. I would go with your normal size here, because you're still gonna have quite a bit of stretch through the waistband. You can size down if you want to, if you're in between. I just fear that you may blow out a booty seam, because it's a little snug on them cheeks, okay? We don't have as much, we have some give, but we don't have as much give. So I just think that's really important to keep in mind when ordering. I don't really see a reason to size up though, because they're just gonna be so stretchy and have little to no compression, and you're gonna be doing this a lot, and that will get annoying. So those are the leggings. I will show you guys the contrast piping real quick so you can see what those look like. For those that want to see what the contrast piping leggings look like on, here they are in all their glory. I love the piping up the legs. It elongates the legs. They just look so good. I really don't know how to pick between the two. Like I don't think, like between the contrast piping and the double layer, I don't know. I think it also comes down to the bra. I personally like the contrast piping with this bra because I think it brings out the small line here. Not saying the double layer doesn't look good, because it does. Preference would be this, but with the double layer bra, I like the double layer leggings. Like I just feel like that pairs really well and like stacks nicely. So yeah, I don't know how to tell you to choose. I think go with your gut here. Go with whatever you're like, that speaks to me, because they're all so flippin' cute. Okay, now we can finally talk sport Terry, starting with the Legacy joggers, the best joggers Paragon have ever dropped. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I've been wearing these for 3 days straight, and get this, look at my butt. No diaper butt, I kid you not. 3 full days straight. Yeah, I might have changed for like my workout or whatever, but like when I'm home and I'm being comfy, I'm in these. And no diaper butt. I feel like that says a lot, because I've got some joggers that I can only wear about once before my booty is just sagging, you know? No worries here. But I need to regroup a little bit. So yeah, Legacy joggers. So these are just like an oversized, comfy jogger. I think we need to take the name oversized literally. I went with a size medium, and I feel like they fit me great. Like, don't get me wrong, but they are definitely oversized. I actually prefer to roll them because I just have so much length going on. So bear that in mind. We'll talk sizing later. The other features about these, they have these side seam pockets, which I personally prefer. I like that like seamless look where you really don't even know you have pockets, but you do, and they're deep. You have an adjustable waistband here, which I wish the drawstring was maybe a little bit thicker. I feel like the like cord is just like a little thin, but like that's like a minor, like we're trying to major in minor things. It's okay. It's not that deep. just a preference. The back, as I mentioned, they have this, okay, so I didn't mention it, but what they did to prevent diaper butt is they actually included the sculpt seam here so that it doesn't sag. Like there's that little elastic holding it up, which I just absolutely love. They are high-waisted, as you can see. I mean, they're coming up pretty high. That's why I mentioned that, like, I like to roll them. Like, I like that look just a smidge more, at least for me. But again, size-wise, I went with a medium. They're already kind of naturally oversized. I think I could have done a small, but I have longer legs, so I just kind of wanted to combat that and not have to stress about, like, returning anything or exchanging them. So I went with the medium, which I genuinely love how they fit. I think they look so good on. I probably could have done a small. So I think depending on the look you're going for, if you want something that's like lightly oversized, go with your normal size. But if you want like a little bit of a baggier look, I would size up. I'm gonna try, stay tuned, pause. I probably shouldn't stand on my coffee table, but I'm going to. And hopefully you guys can see the length of these. I even had to roll them. Here's what they look like not rolled. I hope you can see. I have terrible socks on. Can you see me? Either way, you can see they're kind of like bunchy through the legs, okay? I love these. I kid you guys not, these are the best joggers they have ever dropped. Like the comfort's there, the look is there. And like finally we get a light fabric. I feel like all of them have been like black, red, black, maroon. We have a light color. She's white, people. Well, it's like a heather, like white gray, but either way, yes. Get the joggers. Okay, so this is the Legacy pullover. Oh my gosh. I haven't tried this on yet because I have to return this one. I was supposed to get this lighter color, but they accidentally sent black. So I have to send it back to get the new color. So I haven't put it on yet, but oh my gosh. This is the best pullover they've ever dropped. Let me just add that to the list. I love, like, look how cute it is. I cannot. It is the perfect oversized fit. I love this. Up close and personal, this patch is embroidered. It's so cute. We've got bunchy, baggy sleeves, back. I mean, it's just, and the fabric is so comfy. Like I said, it's that midway, so it's not too heavy, but it's also not too light. It's just genuinely so comfy. Like I so wish I had gotten the light color right away. I would have been wearing this all week long. I did get a size small in this because I knew it was naturally oversized. I have a short torso, so if I had sized up, I would have been swimming in it. But you can see, I mean, it is a really nice oversized fit. I'll put the thing down. I have it tilted up under for like a different baggy look. I like this better, I think. It doesn't matter. All you need to know is that I'm wearing a size small. I love how it fits. I think if you want an even baggier look, size down or up. But if you want just like a relaxed, semi-oversized fit, you can go ahead and go with your normal size. Like you guys, I swear on my life, you will love this set. It is cute. It is the best that they've ever done. I also want to mention that the neck hole isn't as tight as some of their other pullovers. If you know that some of those are really hard to get on, but this one was perfect. It went over nice and easy. We also have like the cuffs on the sleeves. I love the cuffs on the sleeves. Oh wait, I didn't mention the leg cuffs either. They're elastic. I love that. And it's not the ribbed part. It's just like normal jogger elastic ends. I do not like joggers that have this cuff at the end. I love the like elastic cinchy kind. So just those like few little details that I think go a long way, but yeah, you guys are gonna love. Now for a few color comparisons. We haven't seen a lot of colors like the French blue, but I grabbed the ones that were most similar. So again, we have French blue, supercharged, blueprint, and then this is techno. We really have not seen like a baby blue like this, like really ever. For our next set of blue, we have Calypso, followed by Jet Set, Mystique in the core collection, Abyss, and then True Denim. You can see that this is really like a royal blue. They haven't really dropped a lot of navy, and I'm not a big navy girly, so I grabbed what I could. We have Dark Night from this collection, followed by Ink in the core collection, and then this is Vintage Indigo, one of my like favorite like navy-ish colors. I will say I'm loving this navy. As far as our reds, here we have Siren, followed by Pulse, Air Sign or Fire Sign, Cherry, and then Spicy Marg. They've done a lot of greens lately, so I feel like this is gonna give you guys a really good comparison. So here on top, we have Riviera, followed by Champion from the previous collection, Ivy in the core collection. This is Cyber, and then this is Jaded from one of the recent collections. So that was the entirety of the reset collection. I really think these pieces speak for themselves on why this is one of my favorite collections of the entire year. They're just like basics, but elevated. I think they go a long way. Just a reminder, all of these pieces are launching November 7th at noon Central Time. My code is LIVEFIT if you'd like to support me, or the link is in the description below. But please know how much it means to me when you do choose to support me, whether that be through my link or with my code, because this allows me to continue working with Paragon, providing these reviews, and it also supports me financially. And for that, I am just so grateful, because you don't have to support me, you choose to, and I just really appreciate it. And so if you decide to shop and use my code or shop through my link, please send me a screenshot. I would love to see what you got, as well as thank you personally. But I hope you guys get everything you want tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching. I love you. Bye.